There's 168 hours in a week, and we work about 40 of them, and we sleep about 56 hours a week. Doesn't leave much to ourselves, does it? Doesn't leave us much time. So for the 40 hours a week that we do work, giving up that time to an organisation, to a multi-millionaire, usually for a pittance of pay, £12.20 minimum here in the UK. Don't know how much it is anywhere else. Some places don't even accept minimum wages there. But if you think about that for a minute, how, a quarter of our lives are just spent working. That's our life. And that's it. And when you leave university or school, right until the moment you can, if you retire, some of us don't last that long either, do we? So it's always, in my eyes, good to try and get out of that grind, even though we are programmed to live our lives like that. And when we're not working, we can be thinking about work. If we have a stressful time at work, we can spend our time thinking about things when we go home that can interfere with our personal lives, the relationships with our family. We get the dreaded day before work after a weekend, a Sunday feeling of the daunting feeling, and even some people who work late nights, some people do other shifts, work weekends, but it's the same, isn't it? When work nears, it's a dreaded feeling. We're encouraged to go for promotions at work. We're made to feel that we're special, we deserve a promotion. And then when we do go for promotion, something like this happens. Hi boss, you want to see me? Oh yes, employee, come in and sit down. Well, we've made a decision in regards to the promotion, and although your interview was very impressive, I'm sorry to say that you haven't been successful on this occasion. What? But I've been deputising for the last 8 months, and I've had good feedback from managers, and I've raised the success percentage rates by 10%. I don't understand. Your time deputising has been faultless, but we have decided to go in another direction, and I've offered it to somebody else. Oh, who? We've actually gone for an external candidate. I'm sure you'll like him, he's very keen. Well, I'm keen. I've been doing the job for 8 months. External? You won't even know the company bloody well ticks. I understand you must be disappointed, but I have spoken to senior management, and we've decided that for your personal development, right, we'd like to invite you to transfer your experience upon the new guy. What? You mean you want me to train him? Train him in a role that I've been doing for the past 8 months? You mustn't think of it as being a negative, but more of a development opportunity. What would you do in that situation? Would you go along with it? Would you trained a new member of staff for the job that you've been doing? Or would you tell them to go and fuck off? Yeah. What would you do? I suppose a lot of us would grin and bear it, wouldn't we? Think, well, at least it's a job. At least I've got my job. At least I'm being able to pay the mortgage. But after it all, after all the mortgage is gone, after the bills, the extortionate energy prices, the extortionate food prices, there's not a lot left over, is there? There's not much left spare, and that little amount that you did have is growing less and less. Money on holidays is getting fewer and fewer. Money on buying nice things like clothes or books or a new car, these things are getting less and less, and the value of our work is becoming less and less. We work for £12.50, £12.20 an hour. That isn't worth a lot really, is it, when you think about it? You can't fill up your car with petrol with that, can you? You can just about get 2 pints of beer, maybe 3 in some places. It doesn't go a long way. So yeah, in my eyes, if you can get out of that grind as soon as you can, I would. That's what I did last year when I was semi-retired. I got out of the 95 grind, and I feel much better for it, and I know you will, if you can, work towards that. Think outside the box, think of other ways in which you can earn money, legally of course. So anyway, that was just my little chat for today. I hope you liked the video, and maybe see you again.